name is Tommy. This is my beautiful wife Candace, and we are the youth pastors at Grand United Church. Um, so last week, Pastor Tom talked about running your race, but coming out better than when you started.
So this week we wanted to talk about what it takes to kind of do that, because in order to run your race and challenge yourself and come out of this better, you really have to be in a positive mindset in order to do that. So this week, that's what we wanted to talk about, is changing your mindset and being more positive. So you might ask, well, how can I change my mindset? It can be really hard to do that right now with all the things that are going on in the world and all the negativity that's going around everywhere with social media and Facebook and the news. There's just a lot that it can be real easy to be trapped in negative thinking and negative mindset. But the Bible tells us in 2 Timothy 1:7, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power, love, and self-discipline." So God didn't make us to be afraid. He made us with power and love and strength, and that's what He wants for us. He doesn't want us to be afraid and to fear. So today Tommy's gonna talk about a few examples of how we can go from a negative mindset to a positive mindset.
So how do we change our mindset? How do we get a good mindset? Well, we can first start off by, when you first wake up, start your day with a positive affirmation. So I know a lot of us have waken up and you're like, don't talk to me until I get my morning coffee. Yeah, don't talk to me until I get my morning coffee. So, but why? Because sometimes when you just wake up, you just have that mood or whatever. So what I want you to do is, when next time you go to the bathroom, when you're getting ready to brush your teeth, I want you to write three things on the mirror. I want you to write, I am loved, I am strong, and I am more than enough. I want you to start with that, and then if you want to write more throughout the week, awesome. But we want to start from the morning. When you first wake up, change that mindset.
The best thing to do is right when you wake up. The reason why is because it sets the whole tone of the day. A lot of times, if you're anything like me and you wake up, you might have a really negative mindset when you first wake up and just be grumpy and miserable, and just things might set you off. And when you start off with positive affirmations, that'll just start your day off in the right mindset and in the right tone, so that the rest of your day will follow in that way.
Second, focus on focus on the good things, no matter what size, no matter how big, no matter how small, right? Especially the small things, because hey, not to brag on me, but I got 100 followers on my TikTok. Yeah. But hey, so honestly, like it's crazy how people on TikTok, they have like 30 million followers. I have 100, right? So, but it's exciting when you first hit your 100. I bet you when they first started, they had to start with 100. But hey, it's that small thing. So for you might have anything. You might accomplish one thing today, but don't let that put you down, because that's something you didn't accomplish in the first place.
And small things are what takes you to the next level. So even though you might start off small, it's the small changes that you make every single day that compound into big changes and that affect your life in a huge way. So make sure that you celebrate those small steps and those small goals when you accomplish them, and the small things that make you happy. You'll be so much more of a happier person and have a happier mindset when you celebrate even the smallest things and get excited over little things.
Next we have is turn your failures into lessons. One cool story that I've heard before is with Thomas Edison, and it was over 1,000 times that he's failed to make a light bulb. But what he said is that he didn't fail 1,000 times. He gets to learn 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb, right? So I've failed plenty of times. I hate taking tests. I'm terrible at taking tests, but I can't let that hold me down. I know you guys have stuff that you're not great at, but don't let that hold you down. Learn from it. There's always a good thing in a negative situation. Learn from it and then grow from it.
Absolutely. And it's so helpful to be able to take those failures and learn from it and grow from it and get better at it. And to just take the things that you did bad and take the things that you did good and walk away with more knowledge in that area and to be able to just get better in that area.
Yeah, so next one we have is transform negative self-talk into positive self-talk. So it kind of goes hand in hand with what we were first starting off with, start your day with it. But now there's times that when we start going through our day, and if you think about it, we actually start making a joke about ourselves. We're like, oh, I stink at this situation. No, you don't want to pick me. No, don't. I can't do that. But when we start doing that, then we believe it. We don't want to believe it. You want to change that mind, say, get out of that funk. And yes, you actually want to say, pick me. I want to do this. I can do this.
Yeah, I'm super can get into my own head and bring my own self down. And that's like really, your thoughts are super powerful. Like what you think and will actually turn into what you do. And so if you're telling yourself, I'm terrible at that, you're going to be terrible at it. If you're telling yourself, I'm awesome at that, you're going to be awesome at that. So something that my mom did with us as when we were kids was called the 10 nice things rule, and some of you might know it, but if we said anything bad about one of our brothers and sisters, so if I said something negative about them, then I would have to say 10 positive things about them, because it's actually like scientifically proven or something that it takes 10 nice things to overcome the hurt from that one bad thing and to overcome the mental game of that one bad thing. So we never would say bad things to each other because we didn't want to have to say 10 nice things. But it's really sad that it can be harder. It can be more difficult to think of the positive things because your brain automatically wants to go to the negative. So don't let your brain go in that negative space and just do it with yourself. Practice that not only with others by not speaking negativity to other people, but practice it with yourself. If you are the type of person that beats yourself up and says bad things about yourself in your head, and anytime you feel your brain going there or you feel like you're gonna start being negative about yourself in your own head, then stop yourself right then and there and start saying 10 positive things about yourself. Just like he said, start your morning off with the positive affirmations on the mirror. You can do that to yourself throughout the day and just telling yourself, instead of I'm terrible, I'm awful, I'm awesome, I'm the best, and just speak that life into you.
And lastly, what we want to share is find positive friends. Find that mentor, find the teacher. I know it's hard right now because with everything that's going on, we can't necessarily leave your house. But the best thing that we have, and we have it in our hand, is social media, right? It's everywhere. You can reach anyone from anywhere. So find those friends, keep them close. We got Zoom. We got our church is always open. We're always open. Feel free to contact us at any time. You got TikTok, you got Instagram, you got Snapchat. Well, I don't like Snapchat, but we got Facebook. There's everything in your palm of your hand that you can use to reach someone. And once you find them, never let it go. Like for our youth pastors, we're actually really good friends with Pastor Tom King, Pastor Radimus. And our families, we're tight, and we try to stay close to each other because that bond is amazing to have, especially when we start to feel down, knowing that you have someone to reach out and keep you up. And one last Bible verse before we head out is Philippians 4:8. It says, fix your thoughts on what is true, honorable, right, pure, lovely, and admirable. Think about the things that are excellent and worthy to be praised. And hopefully everything we just talked about will help change your mindset. Now, you have the choice to switch that from negativity to positive thinking.
Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to this Devo. We hope that you get something out of it, and we hope that you're able to take something that you might have learned and apply it to your life. And we really just want to thank you for tuning in, and don't forget that we're always here. If you need anything, feel free to reach out. And we love you guys, and we hope you have a great night.
Peace.